We're here in the NCAA Division III men's basketball first round with Ryan Kershaw, the head coach of the Carleton College Knights, and Jeremy Beckler. Coach, first for you, your opening thoughts on your game tonight against St. Norbert College.
I mean, credit to St. Norbert's. They played a terrific game. I think you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I think this is their maybe 10th NCAA tournament appearance in the last maybe 15, 16 years, something like that. And they're just very well coached, very organized. They have a great balance. I mean, you look at the stat sheet right here, and you just see the balance that they have. They've won now 13 games in a row for a reason. And you get to this point in the season and you play average and you're going to get beat. Not that we even played average. I mean, I give St. Norbert's a ton of credit for, just really how they executed offensively. They had a good defensive game plan for us. We had to make some adjustments from that standpoint too. But and I thought they came out and they played with great urgency. Not that we didn't again, but they got a couple of the 50-50, a couple offensive rebound. Some of those plays that had some big plays, and you start chasing the game, and that's kind of what happens. But credit to them, and I'm just so proud of our team. Just very, very proud of our group and our team. This young man right here, and really the entire locker room that we have.
Coach, you talked about chasing the game a little bit, particularly in the first half. What did you tell your team in the second half? They fought throughout that second half. What did you tell your team, and what were your thoughts on how your team performed in the final 20 minutes?
Yeah, we just couldn't quite string together enough stops, to be honest with you. And, they really made some big shots. Every time we'd maybe get 2 in a row or, we cut it to 5, and then they hit a big shot here or there, from that standpoint. So we just couldn't quite get it where we needed to, right, to make it a little bit more manageable, get it to a one-possession game from that standpoint. And then, again, when you're chasing it, everything just gets magnified. An offensive rebound here, a second chance. There's so much more game pressure on us offensively to score too from that standpoint. So again, just really, really credit them and our guys. We've done it all year. We've been a great second half team all year, and we've had some, to be honest with you, some improbable wins. We had a 19-point comeback win in Colorado College against Carroll. Earlier this year. That was really the game where we kind of thought we might have something special with our group. We had a improbable win against Hamlin when we won on a buzzer beater. St. John's, we were down double figures in the second half at home and came back. And we just came up a couple plays short tonight, from that standpoint. But again, just very proud of our team.
Jeremy, you had a great night with 35 points. What were your thoughts throughout the game, and particularly in the second half as your team fought and gave St. Norbert everything they had?
I mean, it was really just we need to give it all. I mean, it could have been our last game of the season, and it was. So, I mean, we needed to lay it all out on the line, and we really tried at the end, but we were too far behind, dug ourselves too big of a hole to fully get that comeback all the way. But, I mean, my thoughts were once I started getting hot, I just thought, let's get some shots up. I mean, they might not have been the greatest shots, but we needed to get it moving, and I'm just proud of our team for fighting till the very last minute. Like, we were down, 10 maybe, and we got it back down to 4. Some missed free throws by them, but we just kept fighting.
You had a great season, and tonight was an embodiment of that. Just your thoughts on the season and finishing things up this year.
I'm just proud of myself, and I know my friends, family, coaches, players, teammates are all proud of me as well, and it is just a great way to finish things. It was a lot of fun having that pressure is fun to me. It's nice knowing that I'm counted on, and it's it's a good way to go things out instead of missing a bunch of shots and making it feel like maybe if I score 5 points that it was all on me. But it was a good team effort.
Coach, just your thoughts on the season and a great run and the playoff appearance for you folks.
It's a little overwhelming, to be honest with you. I've tried to stay as present as possible, throughout, every game, everything that happens. And then afterwards, it was a little overwhelming from that standpoint. And just, my, gratitude and appreciation for all the players in our program, the assistant coaches, the players and their families. And, it's my first year as a head coach, so I don't really have a lot from that standpoint to compare it to. But I'm so proud and so appreciative in the things that we've accomplished as a team. To win the MIC regular season championship by 4 games, to win the conference tournament, to be the number 1 seed and to host 2 home playoff games where we had the championship game, we had the largest crowd we've ever had, at Carleton at that game, is really, really cool to be able to experience this. And of course, like, it's sad, it's disappointing, and for all of our players, we obviously came here with a goal of winning this game tonight and like to keep advancing. But I think looking back on it, I just have sincere appreciation and gratitude, and for everybody who's helped, who have, all of us, including me, be able to experience something like this.
At risk of making this emotional, you've known Jeremy for quite a while, and he's been a special guy in this program. Just your thoughts on as he wraps up his career. I know that his teammates were begging him to come back for a 5th year, take advantage of the COVID situation, but Jeremy's going to be going on to bigger, better things. Just your thoughts, Coach, on what Jeremy means to this program.
Well, he's a special basketball player. He's a special human being, and yes, I will get emotional talking about my gratitude and my appreciation for him and his family for choosing Carleton, and particularly under the circumstances there where we weren't coming off a season where we played in the NCAA tournament, where we weren't coming off the season where we won a conference championship, and the faith and the trust that they had, to be honest, in me and our coaches, and from that standpoint, means a great deal to me. And I've known Jeremy since watching him play, his junior year of high school, and I joke about we speak the same language, like basketball-wise, because we've just been around each other for so long, and I can just say something to him, and he's able to apply and knows what it is, and so I'm gonna miss that. I'm certainly gonna miss 35 points, 7 for 14 from 3, and the productivity, but beyond that, just what a great representation he's been for our team, and the comments that people make. We're walking off the floor tonight, and there's alums and Carleton supporters that to be honest, I have no idea who they are, what year, whatever, and just their gratitude and appreciation, them telling me and telling us, thank you Carleton, thank you, Coach. I think a lot of that has to do, I think we're an easy team to root for because this man right here, and because the way he carries himself, and just how humble he is, and what a team player he is. So yeah, I will. I'll stop at that, because then if I kept going, we'll be here for a while. But I'm gonna miss him a great deal.
Any thoughts on just the senior class and your time with those guys the last 4 years?
I said in the locker room, I'm just so grateful for everybody that was involved in my 4 years this senior season, and then even all the way back down to when I was 4 years old, like everyone in my life that brought me to this point. I've had great coaches here, great coaches from very little, great teammates, a lot of great friends, and just the support of everybody that made it really easy to play basketball and do the things that I do.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Brian.
Oh, I did. Okay, sure. I've sent about 300 emails this week, so if there is anything you need, I'll track down.
Thanks for your time, guys. Appreciate it.